the Spring Fling Rally that happens in Eureka Springs in April.
Yeah, so if you've never been or you're going this year and you're just wondering a little bit about what there is to do and all the happenings, we're going to share some of that with you. A lot of it from their websites and a lot of it from our experience because we go every year.
Yeah.
It kind of kicks the season off for us leaving Florida. What's up, everybody?
Hello, hello.
All right, today's video. What are we covering?
All right, so giving you guys dates, it's actually a Wednesday through Sunday, which would be April 23rd through April 27th.
Right. If you come, you can come celebrate with me. It'll be my 51st birthday.
Yes, that Friday, the 25th. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Okay, so things to do. What's happening on like the 23rd, 24th? I know the party really gets started on Friday, but
they still have stuff going on.
There's bands and stuff, right?
Right. So there is a website called springflingrally.com. This is put together by actually the founders, which is Jeff and Angela with the Cathouse. You guys have probably heard of the famous Cathouse. And so this is their event, and they wanted to do this every year. It's the 9th annual event, and they want to do this every year just to kickstart the season.
Yes, and it definitely kickstart it because you don't know what you're going to get. One year it snowed.
Yes, it did.
It snowed the day before we got there on our way there, and then the weekend was beautiful. So
you just never know.
That's right. But it went from like 80 degrees to, when we looked at the Cathouse, it was 54, but I'm pretty sure it was colder than that.
All right, so going to break it down events by days. So Wednesday is going to be the Veterans Appreciation Night at the Cathouse.
Fantastic.
Thursday, Pig Trail Harley Davidson is going to have all their vendors and their bands there. So
and there's two different spots, right? There's the Pig Trail in Eureka Springs. And then they also have their location in Rogers. And it's a great little ride from Eureka Springs to Rogers.
It's become a destination now because they have their dealership, but they also have, it's a cute little village kind of setting, I want to say. And they've got like an outside area now that has bands playing. And so there's a lot going on. Yeah, in that little area. And then Thursday night, SwitchBack Bar has their kickoff party. So you want to go to that night. I'm
sure that's where we'll be.
Right?
If you want to find us, you can pretty much find us at the SwitchBack for the whole weekend.
Okay, so Friday, during that evening, we're actually having our moto meetup that we have. 5 to 7 o'clock. Yep. At the SwitchBack Bar. You can come meet and hang out with us and meet all the other Support Bikers community members from all over. And then the cool part that we do every year, because Carrie and Andy they're the bar owners there at SwitchBack Bar, and they would take and get on their bikes and they'd head to the Cathouse for the night. And we thought, it would be cool to actually do like a parade of bikes and them be our leaders. So we started this a few years back, and I was like, hey, will you guys lead us and we'll make this an official thing. First, though, the first years, it was just like straight to the Cathouse. Now we go up and through the town of Eureka Springs and down to the Cathouse. And so who knows what they're going to do this year. So it's pretty cool. We leave it up to them, but it's really cool for all the bikes to roll out of the SwitchBack Bar and
roll into the Cathouse.
Yeah, head to the Cathouse. All right, so there's that. But when you get to the Cathouse, they're also having a meetup that night. I think Mike with Riding in the Ozarks as well. And then they have their big Miss Spring Fling Best Dressed Biker Chick. I remember you judged it a couple years ago. Judged that at one time. That was a lot of fun. That was interesting too. Okay, so Saturday is the poker run happening at the SwitchBack Bar. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is a great poker run because it's a riding poker run. It's not just a block to this bar and a block to this bar and a block to this bar. It's literally a riding poker run. So you get to ride a lot of great roads. They have it all mapped out for you. Usually it's over 100 miles. It is a great poker run. So if you can attend that, highly suggest that. Yeah. And it's our understanding that we'll be raising money for the Wrecked Rider Fund too. Yeah. So if you guys come to that, you'll actually be helping on another biker or two. All right. During that time, so if you're doing the poker run, you go get the poker run done, come back if you want to, or just come. There's a bike show. So
yes,
our good friends
from noon to 5.
Witchcraft Cycles.
Here we go. We've got the
Ray
winners.
and Will are doing a bike show. They did their first one last year. It was fabulous. So excited to have them do that again.
And it ends about the same time the poker run does, so I'm sure they'll announce the winners, and we'll announce the winners of the poker run all just after 5 o'clock.
Right, yeah. So that's always a big, fun, happening night. And then Saturday, well, Andy and Carrie always do a Sunday Funday run, and so we asked...
Sunday, not Saturday.
Sorry, you're right, Sunday. Sorry, Sunday Funday, right? So we asked if they would keep up that tradition, because we're not there every Sunday,
right?
And so every year they do the Sunday Funday ride.
I gotta admit, that's probably one of my favorite days of the weekend, because there's no agenda. Like, I don't have to be somewhere to do a meetup. I don't have to be here and here pulling a poker card. All that stuff is great fun. But this is literally just a bunch of people hanging out, riding their bikes, having a good meal, seeing the countryside. It is just an awesome time.
You never know where we're going to go.
That's right.
It's always kind of a mystery. And we love it. We always go someplace great to eat.
So Sundays, we are a little selfish. We close early so that we can ride. And normally what we do, we'll come here to Flat Creek and just enjoy a nice breakfast, and then get on the roads and just experience more of and explore, actually.
Some people are leaving that day, so if that's one of you and you're like, well, Sunday I can't do because we leave, a lot of times, depending on the direction you're going, we have people that go with us in the morning, and then after lunch they break off and they head home.
The other unique thing is we always go to a locally owned restaurant. So it'll probably be someplace you've never eaten before or never been before. So that's just that much more of an experience. And experience, it can be. So we've been on dirt roads. We've done U-turns.
He's giving Andy a hard time.
I am giving Andy a hard time because it's all happening.
I used to drink more, though. I used to drink more.
Okay.
I used to initiate it.
So come along and see what happens this year.
And the pig trail, we were going to talk about the pig trail and Arkansas in general and riding, that whole area.
So that's it, guys. Well, you know what my famous saying is, right? And it's not about the destination. It's all about the ride. And guys, this is one of those areas. We're actually having a Badger Bash there at the end of June.
Which you're invited to.
Which you're invited to because of that reason. It is just a really cool area. Lots of lakes, lots of mountains. It is just any direction. Like, you can pick a direction, throw a rock up in the air, whichever direction it bounces in, you'll have a great ride.
Yeah.
And so the riding there is fantastic. The people there are fantastic. It's just that down-home, friendly, cool vibe. And then if you like unique and eclectic, when you go into Eureka Springs, it is that very unique town, all the businesses, all of the shopping. It is just very unique and special and old-timey. And I can go on.
Crescent Motel's there.
That's right.
Supposed to be haunted. Yeah.
So there's just so much you can do there in a short period of time. But the riding is spectacular.
So if you're wondering about bands, here are the lineup that we've seen so far between the Spring Fling website, which I'll put here, springflingrally.com. We'll stick it on the screen here. And also the SwitchBack Bar website as well. And so we've got Sons of Turner, Meadowlark Band, Gypsy Outcast, Brooke White Band, Naked Jake, Vince Turner, and Donnie Kuntz are some of the bands that are playing through that week.
Absolutely. And we've heard a lot of these, and they're fantastic. So if you like live music, want to kick back, have a beer, listen to some live bands, there's lots of that this weekend too. The one thing that's great about this rally is it kind of covers everything for everybody. So there's lots of riding, there's vendors, there's bars, there's live music. It kind of covers everything.
Right. So speaking of bars, the Rockin' Pig Saloon And La Familia, Horseshoe Grill, and Amigos are also part of the event going on.
Lots of great places to eat. So, you know, if you want barbecue, it's great barbecue. They got Mexican. I mean, they've got everything.
We saw posted somewhere on the Spring Fling Facebook page that a biker's garage is also sponsoring the event. Red is his name. If you
we
guys
did a video on him last
need
year.
a mechanic, he's on the website supportbikers.com and our listings. If you need to find his information, just go to our website.
And then probably last but not least is a place to stay.
Yes.
Where are we sleeping at?
Okay. So what we did to find places is what we suggest you do. Go to supportbikers.com. You'll see where it asks you right up front, what are you looking for? There's categories. So we searched the category lodging, camping, hotels, and then we searched Arkansas. But you also do Missouri too. And I'll tell you why, because Arkansas and Missouri, where we're going is
Eureka Springs is like 9 miles from the line of Missouri. SwitchBack is like half a mile. Yeah. So, I mean, that's how close they are to the Missouri border. So there's stuff on the other side of the Missouri border that you may want to look up too.
So 4 different ones are on there right now, and that's Trails Inn, which is where we're going to be staying for the Badger Bash, if you guys are going to do that with us. It's a Match Cottages is like an Airbnb. There's also an Airbnb lake house, Holiday Haven on the island. And also, if you are an RVer or looking for cabins or even a bunkhouse, our friend Adam Sandoval, he has what's called Route 62 Motor Resort there in Eureka Springs as well.
And there are tons of places to stay there. These are the ones that are on our site.
On the actual website, yeah.
So, you know.
If you know of a place and you want them on the website, be sure to tell them just it's free to put their listing on there.
Right, because then they get mentioned and stuff like this when we're telling people where they should stay.
Exactly.
All right. Is that it for Spring Fling? We can't wait to see you guys there.
Yep. Super excited to finally kick off our riding season.
Yes. Yeah, that's our first ride out of Florida, and we never know what we're going to find. But Angie looked at me this morning, and she's like, I'm ready.
I'm getting the itch.
She's getting the itch. She's ready to travel.
Put some miles on.
So that's always good, because by the time we get home every year, it's like, I'm tired.
We're done.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with us today.
Hope we get to see you. If not, plan on doing it next year.
That's right. Or come to the Badger Bash.
Correct.
Look it up. Sportbikers.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See ya.